Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I have to learn the rest of that song so I can sing it. I don't know the words to anything other than good morning. So I will find that out and I will sing that to you one morning. Sorry if it's loud. I have the van on and it's a hot one today, so I already have the air on. Let's see. It's a beautiful day. I have decided to stay in Savannah for another day because yesterday it was just taking care of everything. You know, I did take a walk, but, you know, doing laundry takes, you know, hour and a half, whatever, and went to the gym because I wanted to take a shower. So that was just kind of a catching up kind of day. So today I want to go to, when I went to the thrift store, and somebody mentioned it in the comments too, to go to Tybee Island, T-Y-B-E-E. And I looked it up last night, and actually Sandra Bullock had two houses there. Looks like she sold them both for like 4.1 million. I don't know if that was for one or both of them. And John Mellencamp, I don't know if he still lives there, but I guess he lived there. And so it's supposed to be a really cute place, and she said it's only like 8 miles from here. So I decided, I've been really tired. I think it's because I haven't gotten good sleep. Again, I'm in a parking lot, and I was at Anytime Fitness again. That's where I am right now, getting ready to go. And especially the second night. The first night, if you get through staying somewhere, it's like, okay, I did it. But the second night, because you just kind of assume, I don't know, I don't think police really patrol this area or that I've seen. And I think there were some, this is kind of like a strip mall thing. I mean, it goes all the way down and then Walmart's on the other side. But I woke up like 5 times. And I would look out and there were cars over there. That's where that young couple stayed. And they said they didn't have any problems. But just know that too, like when you're in the van and you're boondocking, especially in a place that, you know, you're in the middle of like a commercial area, that you're always afraid of getting that knock. Because I got that one when I was in Florida, because I'd never gotten the knock before, that now I'm just more like aware. So I just don't get that good of a sleep. But I'm awake now and I'm ready to roll. Oh, and before I forget, someone asked again to have me link this. It's the stand that it's on. It's so much better than the, you know, the things, the suction cups, because for me, those never worked. And especially when I'm in warm places, they really don't work because they seem to heat up and even when I put the monster tape on, the monster tape would heat up. But I just got this at Walmart. It's from Premier and it's called Spin Stand. So I'll show it to you so you can screenshot this if you want to get it. And like I said, it was less than $5 at Walmart. So go to Walmart. Walmart, sponsor me. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I showed that because somebody asked about it. Oh, now I can throw that away. Starting to feel cool in here. So I'm gonna look up a specific address on Tybee so that I can like figure out where to go, put that in my GPS, and let's go check out Tybee Island. All right, come on, get in the back, let's go. Welcome to Tybee Island. I am so glad that I chose to stay here and check this out. Just driving in, it's like this little, well, it's a bigger town, but it's just like a beach town. And we're in Destin, where we were staying, there weren't many like shops and stuff like that. There's shops everywhere here. So I am headed to the pier. It's a warm one out today. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get out and walk. You have to pay for parking. It was $10, $10.50, I think, for like three hours. So yeah, let's see Tybee Island. Let's go. There's a bridge. There's a pier to the left. So that's where we're going. And look at all the palm trees. And I'm gonna turn you around quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow. Charlene's parked there. And so this is a side street. And there's like a main street with way more stuff up there. So let's head to the pier first. So this, welcome to Tybee Island. All right, let's see what it has to offer. You were all here. Okay, I'm not gonna put my feet in the sand and the water. I was walking by my van and it's time for lunch, so I figured I'd try something new. So I got my restaurant hat on. Let's go see what we can find. You want to come here? The Hotel Tybee sounds good. Private balconies and ocean views. Can't beat that. Okay, it was voted best seafood. But I always like it that they don't say best seafood from where. From here, in the state, in the universe. I don't know. Let's try it. Look at this. I just got the fish tacos. They look amazing. Really good. Okay, so I am back Coffin Park, and it's so beautiful outside. So I was at Tybee Island, which was beautiful. I'm glad I stayed to experience that and go by the ocean. And yeah, it's just so beautiful here that I don't want to be in the van, so I'm gonna take another walk around that fountain place. But I thought I would just sit and talk for a minute, because I was trying to think about what feels different. And I think since going to Hidden River Resort that I have not been anxious. I have not been biting my nails. Do you see they're growing? And I had been biting my nails for a couple years. I don't even know when it started, and I was never a nail biter. And I realized it because I had anxiety, and when I drive, that's what I do, was bite my nails, because I knew I was stressed out. And even driving from, sorry about the traffic noise, even driving from there to here, driving was enjoyable. Even now, because Tybee Island is an island, and I assume there was a bridge, and there was, not a high bridge, but there's another bridge too that I have to cross over. And when I see the bridges now, it's just like, yeah, okay, no big deal. And it's like my mind shifted from like worrying about the worst thing that could happen to like already having a solution, to like feeling like, you know what, if someone's behind me and they're kind of up my girl, that I'll just find a place to pull over and then just let them go by me. Or with the bridge. Yeah, I've made it over bridges before, and it's just a road, and I can go slow and just get over it. And like I said, people can pass me. And yeah, it's just this shift that I just realized has happened. And maybe it's because I just had time to be quiet for a while and like remember what it's like to not be so stressed out. I was watching someone, I think it was yesterday, and she said her dad used to tell her to not call things problems, to call them challenges, because challenges you can overcome. Problems always feel like they're kind of insurmountable. So that's what I shall call them from now on. They are challenges, just to be overcome, not problems. Yeah, but it is interesting because, I tell you what, gas and groceries are so expensive now. When I left, I always make sure my gas tank is full when I leave to go on the road. And it was 3/4 of the way full, and I filled it up, and it was still like $50 some. And I used the medium gas, the in between. And then yesterday I went to Walmart, and I didn't get that much. So I haven't drank soda. Well, I had one soda, and I didn't even finish it. But I've been drinking, what do you call it? Gatorade, like Gatorade Zero, and then just water. And I'm already feeling better and feeling accomplished, and it tastes better anyway. It's funny, once you're away from it, it's no big deal. It's just the hard part is breaking the habit. But so yeah, so I went to Walmart, and all I didn't get hardly anything. And it was like $50, and they didn't have fruit there. You know how Walmart usually has like fresh fruit. I wanted bananas, and there's a Publix by me. So then when I went there, that was another $25, and again, I didn't get that much. So it just, and I want to thank you too, because there's no possible way I would have already probably headed back home at this point had I not started YouTube and be able to like supplement that money. from the AdSense. And you guys have bought me coffee, and some people have sent me money, and I just am overwhelmed and flabbergasted by all the kindness. And so thank you, because I would have headed home had this not happened. So that's helped me supplement. And like when I was on Tybee Island, I was hungry because I hadn't eaten breakfast. So I wanted fish tacos and I wanted to try the oysters, but they were like $14 because I was going to try something new, but I didn't want to spend my money on something that I'd probably eat like one of and, waste that. And plus, I just want to say this too. I know what's happening in the world, and, it seems kind of misplaced. Here I am in these beautiful places, getting to go to the ocean and do all that with what other people are dealing with. But I'm hoping that maybe it's a reprieve for just a little bit to maybe watch and see some beautiful places and come along with me. So it's not lost on me. And I will tell you too, something that I have learned from traveling. So I was here, and yesterday, Savannah is beautiful. You can see this. But I have to remind myself, like, why I'm on this trip. And I was going to leave today, because yesterday all I did, I'm in Savannah and I took a walk, but I did my laundry and, did some grocery shopping and just took care of stuff, did some work. But I didn't experience Savannah. So when I woke up this morning, I'm like, Tracey, you're here for a reason. So get out and go do it. And that's how I met Bruce. When I was in Benton, if you know, it was raining, so I wasn't going to drive. And I was just going to stay in the van. And I'm like, Tracey, you're here to get out. That's what you're here to do. But what I've realized, because I used to do that at home, is I would make plans, and tell me if you're like this too. I would make plans and be like, yeah, it sounded good. And then when the day came, I would end up just staying home or being like, oh, you know what, I'm too tired. And what I realized is that I didn't have to leave Minnesota to find beautiful places and really great, interesting people. I just needed to leave my house. Because I didn't. When it came down to it, I would just be like, too tired. It's the weekend. I'm just going to sit and watch Netflix or something. And so that's what it's taught me, that there's so much out there, and I'm the one who's in control of that. When you're in a van and like it's such a beautiful day, you want to get outside. Like, I don't want to sit in the van. I want to be outside. That's why I came here to go for a walk. But when you're at home, you're comfortable, you're on the couch, after you get home from work, you sit down on the couch and you're like, oh yeah, I'll do something after I eat. After you eat, it's over. You're not getting up after that. So that's what I've learned, is I never even needed to leave. Sounds like Dorothy from Kansas. She just clicks her shoes and what does she say? There's no place like home. But yeah, so it's been quite the revelations lately. And a lot of you commented how relaxed I look. And it's true. And that I just thought about how I just don't feel anxiety. I won't say anymore, but not like I did. So, all right. I just wanted to have a little sit-down chat. It's so beautiful out here. Is there anything else I wanted to cover? And I wanted to ask this too. So, traveling alone now, when I go out to eat, like, I went to eat the fish tacos today, and it's funny, every time I go up, they're like, how many? And I'm looking around like, one. And then I sit down and I see tables full of people, and I don't know if it's just my imagination or if like they're wondering, why is she alone, or who's she with, where are they? So it's interesting because at home, I've eaten at fast food places before by myself, but I wouldn't think about going out by myself, like to dinner. And here it's just natural because I'm on the road and I don't even think about it because it is just me. And even like going to a movie. I've been to a movie before by myself because I really wanted to see it and there was no one to go with me. But that was like a rare occurrence, maybe once or twice. So I'm interested to know, what do you think when you see someone out eating alone? Like if you saw me out eating alone and didn't know my story, would you think anything? Do you go out and eat alone or go to movies alone or whatever? And if you don't, or if it's makes you feel awkward or you think you would, that's a little challenge that I'll give you because it's really freeing. And if you want to go get something to eat, but you don't want to call somebody and then meet them, and you just want to go have, Mexican food, and you have your favorite Mexican place. I used to do that when everybody was in the hospital. They were all at the same hospital. My dad, my brother-in-law, my sisters. And I remember because I didn't want to go home, so I would go to, it was a Mexican place, and I would sit at the bar, and I would usually have a margarita and some chips and maybe something to eat, and I would just go by myself. And at that point, I'm like, I don't care what people think about me. I had bigger fish to fry. Like, I didn't really care. So let me know what you think about all that. And like I said, if you want to take that challenge, if you've never done it before, that's a little baby step challenge that you could try on your own. Okay. Back to the video. So I'm headed out tomorrow to North Carolina, and I am getting sent a power pack and solar with it from a company to review. So I am so excited. And I'll tell you what else I'm getting. I'm getting, there's some jewelry, but it has, it's to raise awareness for something, so that too. And then what is it, like a reverse osmosis water cleaning system that you put on, sorry, the sun keeps kind of moving, that you put on a traveling one where you can have it, and then I won't have to buy water in a bottle anymore. So I'm so excited about that. Jesse's dad owns a water filter company, reverse osmosis, and that's what this is. So we've always had, and my family has, the handle that the clean water comes out of, because my sister and my mom, they have well water, and so does my sister and brother-in-law, my other one. So yeah, really excited to get all that. All right, well, I think this one is getting long. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go take my walk. But I just wanted to check in and just let you know how I'm feeling. And I'm just feeling, I don't know. I am feeling relaxed. So, okay. You know what to do. Go out and make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. And just know, like what I realized, you don't even have to get in a van. You don't have to leave your own state. Just get out of your house. That's what I learned. Just get out of your house. Go call someone that you love. Joy says, tell them that you love them. And guess what? You're magic. You're a miracle. We're all miracles. So don't forget that. Okay? Okay. All right. I'll see you in the next one.